Hello and welcome to Creative Clara's latest video on the Enchanting Childhood channel. I first want to start out today by giving a huge shout out to all of the parents, caregivers, teachers, and others out there who are watching this channel. I know that you have a very busy day full of taking care of our little ones, and I really commend you for going the extra mile and looking at additional ways that you can add joy and a bit of magic to the lives of the next generation. Today we're going to talk about themed baths. You may not have known this, but January 8th is National Bubble Bath Day in the United States. So we're going to talk about how we can use themed baths in order to create that bit of magic and also learning. Themed baths can be a special treat or a regular fun. You can use these baths to do like a themed bath Thursday, a sensory bath Sunday, or you can do a special bath for a birthday, for holidays and seasons, or to communicate and reinforce classroom concepts that your little ones are learning. These activities are great for children from ages 1 to 2 all the way up into, say, 4 or 5. Cost and preparation time. Well, we know we have to be mindful of our budgets at times, and I know you have a lot going on in your schedule. So this is a really great activity that's highly adaptable to your budget and to your needs. For example, if you are short on time and short on spare cash, this could range from putting together a bubble bath and throwing a few extra little sinking toys into the tub that the kids can find as part of a treasure hunt. Or it could mean blowing up a few extra birthday balloons, writing some new letters or numbers on them, and then adding those to the tub to reinforce learning those letters and numbers. At the other end of the spectrum, you can go all out. You can buy elaborate Lego sets. You can buy special dyes and paints and animals and all kinds of different props and tools that you could use to really spruce it up a bit more. Your creativity is the limit. As far as supplies, you can buy, bath colors, these foam sheets that will become sticky. You can cut into different shapes and patterns and things and then stick them to the wall. You can buy bath crayons. You can go to the grocery store and get some shaving cream or bubble bath. And then at home, of course, you can raid leftover party supplies that you might have on hand. You could maybe take some old streamers and hang those from the curtain rod. And you could also use water-friendly toys that your kids have on hand as well. So really, your imagination is the only thing that limits you here. Let's talk for a minute about different themes that you can use. Of course, there are academic themes. You might do a theme around letters and sight words. Again, you could use foam cutouts, or you could use balloons or other types of activities, maybe some bath crayons or things of that nature to write letters and sight words on different objects and encourage the kids to interact with that. You can do activities related to numbers and counting. Maybe you put one small pebble in a container and you write the number 1 on it, and 2 pebbles in another container and write the number 2 on it. You can really get creative with letters and numbers, with counting. You can do different shapes and patterns, colors. Maybe you do a yellow themed bath with the water dyed an intentional yellow, and add in some yellow toys, some yellow streamers, a wide variety of different activities. You could also do something around healthy foods. Maybe you get some cutouts of different fruits, different vegetables, or you draw outlines of fruits and vegetables on the walls for the kids to color. You could do a theme around professions. Maybe you do something related to a teaching, or you get a firefighter hat and, draw a ladder onto the wall, or bring in some toys that they might have related to firefighting. Same thing you can do with construction or astronaut. Chef, you can put some of their toy dishes in the bathtub. It really runs the gamut. You could go with more of an adventure theme, something along the lines of the Wild West. Excuse me, you could do an outer space theme. You can actually find glow-in-the-dark objects, dyes for the bathtub that are non-toxic, for example, for bathtub water that are non-toxic, and you can install a black light for a special glow-in-the-dark or outer space theme. You might do race cars. Maybe your children have some little Matchbox cars or other things lying around, and you could design a road along the edge of the bathtub that they can use to drive their vehicles. Storybook themes. Maybe your child loves Dr. Seuss, and you could do green eggs and ham, or 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, and so on. We all know those old stories. You could do things around Winnie the Pooh, or some of the Disney characters, or other stories that the children love. You could do themes around places. Maybe you go with a beach theme and you bring in the little, waiting, little arm waiter things. Maybe you bring in some little beach balls. You can even buy non-toxic bath sand or bath dirt that will not clog up your drains. You can go with a mountain theme or farm thing, get a little straw hat at the dollar store, and set out some toy horses and pigs and cows and other things. You could go with a movie theater thing if your child is old enough, or you could put an iPad or a TV at a safe distance. Maybe you could go with a movie theater experience and even do a little tub of popcorn and play a movie at the other side of the room, of course. Keeping in mind all safety issues, but I don't need to tell you that. You could do themes around holidays and special events. One of my favorite St. Patrick's Day activities is to do a rainbow bath, bubble bath colored like a rainbow with treasure beneath the surface. Maybe you do something around the Super Bowl or the Oscars, or to announce a special trip. Imagine the joy that the child would have of walking into the room and seeing a big Disney bath and hearing that, hey, they're going to Disneyland. You can also build it around the child's individual hobbies and interests. A bicycle theme. Maybe the child likes basketball. You could take some pool noodles and shape them into a hoop that the child could use, and then cut some other noodles into small segments that they can actually throw into the hoop. You might have an interest in butterflies, and you can get out a little net and catch some toy butterflies. A hand strainer also works very well for that purpose. So anyway, this is a really quick overview as to themed baths. I would love to hear your ideas. Maybe there are particular baths you've done that have worked really well. The excitement of these baths, of course, is that it helps to make bath time a little less of a chore, and also is a great opportunity to encourage sensory development and some fun and unique activities that will help the child to learn more about the world and also to just have a bit more fun and magic in their lives. Be sure to subscribe to get more videos.